Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm back making another video, and in today's video, we're playing My Singing Brainrot again. I had some very mixed comments about my first video on this game yesterday, but the game just broke over 100,000 players this morning, and it's actually kind of fun. I get that the Brainrot genre is kind of cringe, but if we're being honest, we've had like cringe, stupid memes for over 10 years now. They just weren't called Brainrot back then. So like, yeah, all the characters being brain rots or whatever is a little cringe, but the game itself is still pretty fun in my opinion, and I've been getting a lot of progress done. So as you can see, I got 220 billion. I'm about halfway to the leaderboard, and I just macroed the eggs all night again, clearly. That's why I have so many. So yeah, I want to show you my base and show you what else I'm trying to get. So a leaderboard player actually gave me these gigantic flying geese. One of them is gold electric fire ice and one of them is gold electric fire. And these two together give me almost 1.5 million a second. They would be giving almost 2 million a second if I could get ice on this one over to the right. It's just missing ice. But yeah, as for all of my other guys, I got rid of literally everything that does not give at least 8,000 a second base. So other than the first 8 characters, I only have one of each of these, because these are wimpy, but I'm only keeping the last 5 characters, like I said, if it gives over 8,000 a second to start with. So this is actually my very worst unit right here, is this 6,000 a second flying croc, but then everything else is 8.4 thousand a second for this flying goose. This shark got fire and ice last night, so it's making 167k. This is my 3rd best unit, and it's the best unit that I've gotten myself. It's my very first unit that I had over 100k that I got myself. And then, yeah, some of my other stuff got fire on it. Electric, ice. This big stomper guy got electric, I think. This diamond shark back here got fire on it also, so it gives 125k a second. But yeah, as you can see, my first 8 guys, all the wimpy ones, are back here. You can't even really see the dinosaur guy. He's just crammed in there with everything else. But yeah, let's get to opening. Now that I macroed the eggs all night and we have tons and tons of eggs, let's open everything and only keep it if it's a super giant. So I'm not even keeping the regular giants. Like, as you can see, these sharks, these are the worst items that I'm actually keeping. Sharks and better. And these are the only sharks that I'm going to keep, is the super big ones that give like 9,000 a second. Even the regular giants that give like 4,000 or 5,000 a second, they're just not big enough. And the reason is not just to have space on my base. Oh, no way! 27.5k per second. Okay, I just got really lucky with this giant flying goose. It's good because I wanted another one of these. Okay, let me put this right up front with my other flying planes. Looks good. Yeah, this shark is not that big at all. Only 600 a second. We're getting rid of that. All right, let's keep opening everything. These all have 5x luck and 5x size luck. All right, so as you can see, nothing else is really that big at all. Some of these are a little bit big, like 800 a second, 500 a second. Some of these are pretty decent, and I can just give them to my buddies in here in the server that need it. But yeah, let me go through and pick all of these random little things up that I do not need. But yeah, I'm trying to get mutations on my best stuff. So if I have a bunch of like lower tier stuff and all my lower tier stuff gets the mutations, then there's literally no point in even having it. It's hurting me by having more stuff. It's a little bit like grow a garden, where if you're trying to get mutations on your one best plant, you don't want to have like 1,000 other random little plants. You're going to end up making less from 1,000 little things than you are a couple really big things, because you got to get the mutations on the big things to really make a lot of money. So yeah, if it doesn't make at least like 8,000 a second, I'm just getting rid of it. Aw, geez, what did I just pick up? Hate when that happens. I accidentally picked up a huge plane. I'm trying to pick up stuff way down here. Okay, a lot of these guys, it won't let me select them. That's like the one bug with this game right now, is that it doesn't let you select stuff sometimes, like you can't see the amount of money a second it's making and it won't let you select it. I think I just broke the game switching islands. What is going on? Okay, I rejoined and now I can see the money per second on all of these units and I can pick them up. It just bugs out sometimes and you have to switch islands, but I've never had the whole game freeze like that. I've literally never seen that happen. Okay, I put down more boom boxes because these other ones are about to expire. So let's put a bunch more eggs down. The quickest way I found to put down eggs is to just hit 2 and then click over and over and over, because your best eggs will always go to the front of your hotbar, so you can always just click 2 and then just place that egg down instead of dragging them out of your inventory. This is a lot easier, I feel like. Yeah, I'm just trying to get as many super good units as I can. I only want giants that give like over 8,000 a second, because I don't want mutations on tiny stuff. If I only have super good stuff, then I'll only get mutations on my super good stuff. Okay, I got this part of the map filled up with 1 million eggs, and we're still waiting on all of these 10 million eggs and these 100 million eggs. Yeah, if you guys want to see my stuff again, I'm probably going to try to trade off this 5.9 thousand a second Grok. I don't really need him. He's my worst unit. And then these 3 things in the back, this is the banana, this guy, and this guy. So obviously these are just not that good, but you have to have one of each for the money boost. Like, look at this dude's base. It looks really cool, but eventually he's going to want to get rid of a lot of this smaller stuff. Oh, an angel egg, okay. This guy looks new at the game. Let me give him these big units that are good for him. They're just not good enough for my base anymore. Let me give him some of these. Take the 16-foot elephant. That's like the best one I have. Ooh, a 14-foot shark. Take that. I don't want to sell stuff that other people could use. 15-foot shark? Yeah, take that for sure. Golden shark, 10-foot shark, 11-foot shark, another 10-foot shark. Yeah, take all of these. All right, let me make sure I have nothing good in my inventory and let's sell the rest. All right, my angel eggs are ready. Let's see if we can get something crazy. Ooh, 2,000 a second. Somebody in the server is gonna be happy about that. Oh, another 2,000 a second. Big elephant. 300 a second from the croc. Okay, not too good. Let's keep going. This is an entire night's worth of angel eggs, so hopefully I get something good. I got a couple pretty good things, but just not good enough for my base. Ooh, a 2.9k elephant. Somebody will be happy about that. All right, let me pick everything up, and we're gonna go give some of this stuff to other people right after I put down more eggs. I want to have eggs going while I'm gone, at least. Some more eggs, okay. Okay, that should be a pretty good amount. Also, you can kind of glitch these together sometimes. As you can see, if you just like spam click them, you can get them really close together sometimes. So I'm just hitting 2 and then spam clicking, and a lot of the time it's working. It's putting eggs like really close together, overlapping, when they kind of shouldn't be doing that. It only works sometimes, but if you're just trying to quickly place down a ton of eggs efficiently, this is kind of the best way to do it. Okay, now we have all of these to hatch. Let's see. Okay, a couple pretty good things. Ooh, 11.3k a second. I'm actually keeping this. Everything else, though, I'm not. 2,500 a second, pretty good. 1,500 a second. Other people will appreciate this stuff. Like, see, this is a pretty big shark. It gives 2,000 a second, but I only want the super big sharks. All right, by the time I opened all the eggs and grabbed everything, now I gotta place all these eggs, and I feel like these other ones are gonna be ready as soon as I'm done placing these. So we might have to just hold off for a minute on giving other people stuff, but it's fine. It's just stacking up in my inventory, ready to be used. Okay, we got tons of eggs down. Now, before I give everything away, let me find the elephant. Yeah, this one. 33.6 feet. This is the one that I need to place down. Okay, I'll put that right there behind my sharks. Now let's give out some free stuff. Okay, this Liam guy, he said he wanted the elephant. Let me give him that. Here's a 16-foot stomper guy. Let's give this out. Let's give this. Here's a 26-foot plane. I bet he wants that. Ooh, a 30-foot plane. Yeah, they definitely want these. The only planes that I'm keeping are like over 50 feet, so they can have all of these. 30-foot plane. Okay, where's that really big shark? 22-foot shark. Let me hand this over. 15-foot shark, you can have all of those. Oh, a 16-foot elephant, he probably wants that. Wait, I still have a 26-foot elephant. Here you go. All right, who's this? $1 million? They need a little bit of help. Here, let me give whoever this is a bunch of planes, and then I'll go back to my base. Yeah, I still have a 20-foot plane. Somebody take it. There you go. I don't want to sell a 20-foot plane when there's people in here that need it. Okay, let me go back to my island. All of these eggs over here should be done soon. Okay, let's get to opening. See if we get anything crazy. Oh geez, I just looked at my hotbar. We're running out of pixel eggs. Overnight macroing gets you a lot of eggs, but not unlimited. We're already about to run out. Oh, 16,000 a second. This guy is good. He's definitely going on my team. Hey, we got a few new guys for our team so far. 16,000 a second Stomper guy, 11,000 a second Elephant, and a 27,500 a second Goose. I mean, we're getting pretty good stuff so far. 10 minutes and these will be done. Hopefully I get some crazy stuff out of these, but I usually don't. I feel like the spike eggs are just the exact same thing as the 10 mil eggs. All right, let me say who wants things. Where's this Stomper guy at? 47 foot. Jeez. I don't even know where to put this guy down. I'm gonna just put him in the back for now. Wait, how does he even fit there? I guess he's just able to fit right there. Okay, that's not a bad spot. Oh, it's because the banana guy is glitched. Like, you can put the banana guy, if he's really big, off of the side of your base. Because, like, all of these guys are placed along the wall, but the banana guy's placed off to the side of the wall. Kind of weird. Alright, some of these things that I'm giving away are actually pretty big. They're just not big enough to go in my base, but they'll still help these guys out a lot. 23-foot elephant? I was about to say, dude, like, somebody's gotta want that. It's pretty good. Okay, let's open up the rest of these eggs and let's see what we get. 700 a second shark? Somebody's gonna want that. Whoa, 4.4k a second croc. Somebody's gonna want this. 43-foot croc. All right, let me give it to my friend here. And then this shark, let me give this to somebody else. Here's a 23-foot elephant. Do you want it? I'm trying to gift it. 23-foot elephant. Here you go. There you go. Okay, let's open some more. This guy's giving me his diamond pixel eggs. Thank you very much. All right, let me put those down and pick the rest of these pets up. She wants more pets? All right, well, just give me 1 second here. I'm trying to figure out how it's possible to pick up the pets in here without picking up my giant ones. I don't think it is possible. All right, let me just pick the giant ones up. Okay, I want my giant elephant in the front, to be honest. Oh, it looks like the elephant is glitched out also. You can put the elephant over the edge, just like the chimpanzee thing. Okay, I got that stuff back down. Let me make sure I haven't accidentally picked anything else up. And I think I'm going to get rid of this 6,000 a second croc. Ooh, the spike eggs are done. Let's see. Dude, I swear the spike eggs never give anything good. Okay, first person to guess the number 1 through 30 gets a 6k per second. The number is 26. First person to say 26, I will give them this 41-foot croc. These guys are close. First person to say 26. They literally said 24, 25. All right, it looks like 1-digit numbers are tagging for some reason. So it's 10 through 30. I'll just say 10 through 30. Okay, you can say 26 in chat. Who's gonna be the first person to say 26? Okay, Sophia was the first person to say 26. Here you go, 41-foot giant plane. Okay, now let me give stuff to everybody else. Here's a pretty big guy. Here's a pretty big guy. I also have a 31-foot plane. Let me give that to this guy. I don't think she's gotten anything yet. All right, let's open more eggs. Let's see if we get anything good. Whoa, that diamond dinosaur I actually won. Because currently I have a golden dinosaur that gives 3.6k a second. And it's like one of my worst units, but I just have to have one for the money boost. All right, let me grab this 3.6k golden, and let me put the diamond dinosaur in his place. Yeah, the diamond dinosaur is smaller, but it's still diamond, and it gives more a second. So we're gonna replace that. There we go. Oh, my base is bugged, and I can't see. how much money stuff is getting. Okay, let's open these pixel eggs. Decent stuff, decent. Okay, let me reset my base again. This is the one issue with this game, is that sometimes you can't see how much money your guys are making, which means you also can't pick them up with the hammer. Let me just reset my base. All right, diamond eggs, come on. Dang it, dude. Okay, diamond egg, golden egg. Come on. Dang, dude. I just want to get like a super giant on one of these diamond eggs. A super giant diamond goose plane would be insane. That would give like probably almost 100k just right off the rip with no fire, lightning, or ice mutation. All right, I'm gonna just spin in a circle and gift it to somebody. And then I have a giant banana, whoever wants this. All right, 15-foot shark. Somebody definitely wants this. 26-foot elephant. Somebody definitely wants this. 12-foot elephant, 17-foot elephant, another 17-foot elephant. I'm just clicking on anything good. 24-foot stomper. Literally just click on something good and click on gift. Somebody will get it. So yeah, everybody, that's my current progress in the game right now. I'm just trying to get more and more 8,000 a second and higher. And as you can see, I'm already getting good mutations on some of these. Like, this makes 125k a second. Both of these make over 80k a second. 167k a second. And then, obviously, my flying geese. These make the most by far. Thankfully, a leaderboard player gave me these. He said he was trying to help me get on the leaderboard as well, so he just literally gave me some stuff. He had a bunch of these, by the way. He has like 8 of these flying geese things, so he just gave me 2 of them. So yeah, I got pretty lucky with that, but I'm trying to get a ton of stuff on my own as well. That's why I'm collecting all of these giants and just giving everything else away. But yeah, let's go over to the leaderboard before we end out the video. Jeez, dude, the top player is just so much more rich than everyone else. 88 trillion is insane. No clue what this guy has in his base. But yeah, you don't even need a trillion to be on the leaderboard. There's only 66 trillionaires in the game right now, and I'm working my way towards there. Obviously, I need to get a little bit more stuff, but I've only had these really crazy pets for one night, and we're already almost at a quarter trillion. So I think I can be on the leaderboard within the next 2 days, especially if I keep getting more giants and I get more mutations on the giants I already have. Ooh, a spike egg. Yeah, that's my current progress right now. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, comment some ideas for more future videos down below, and subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you all in the next one very soon. Peace out, everybody. Dang, this girl I was helping out is kind of stacked now. She's already got 20 mil. Look at all this stuff.